run there by Kenny Dow gets the Roosters inside the Tigers half again, and here's Roberts.
Going straight through them. He comes to Hodgson, who stops him 30 metres out from the Tigers' line.
Can be a problem in their game. Can be a problem in their game. Good little ball there by Willie Mason. Little backhanded flick out the back to Roberts, who was well taken by Brett Hodgson.
Riley Brown, Lawrence, it is. He goes to Marshall. He grubbers in behind them. Well picked off, though, by Sam Perrott. Playing as an extra fullback almost there. Coming in from the right wing, going towards the uprights and doing extremely well to link up with Sean Kenny Dow. Kick wasn't a bad one from Marshall. It was just the presence of mind of Perrott to be in a long way from his right wing positions.
Not getting his radar right.
Here's an offload from Tupou on the tackle. Awaited James Orbison, who is out there now for the Roosters. Riley Brown coming off after 26 minutes. And Astor from dummy half. Fitzgibbon did well to hang on to it. Now Tupou is a chance to break them. A ball out the back. Lovely pass for Mitch Orbison. He comes towards Gibbs and Faraday stop him just outside the Tigers' 20. The Tigers scrambling in the fence as Pearce goes wide. A lovely pass. Soliola on the outside to Amos. Roberts is in. Terrific hands across the back line by the Roosters. They had the Tigers scurrying on the left-hand side of the play. Pearce saw there was a chance, went there with a long ball, a terrific ball as well, and Roberts gets the first points of the game.
Yeah, here's where it started, Anthony Tupou. What about that pass? Little flick on the inside. Mitch Orbison breaks a few tackles. That puts the Roosters in fantastic position. Mitchell Pearce, great ball there on the outside. And another one by Soliola. Had to catch and pass pretty quickly, but this was a money ball. Mitchell Pearce, 2-on-1. Tuiaki had to take Soliola, and he was able to put Roberts away. The Roosters have to
breeze with him slightly off the left-hand side as he looks at the uprights. Fitzgibbon, he strikes it pretty well. It's an absolute error. Fitzgibbon, a terrific kick off the back of the Amos Roberts try, and it's the Roosters who lead the Tigers. He had to stick with him, and he did. And Astor at first receiver. Goes in behind Fitzgibbon, gives it off to Tupou. Mason is there, waiting for perhaps the next play. Lovely ball again from Tupou to Mitch Orbison. The same combination that led to the Amos Roberts try. This time Orbison does get the points. And it's 10-0 to the Roosters suddenly.
Oh, it looked like Tupou was going to hit the ground. She's a skillful player. Out the back here, Tupou, not much happening. The Tigers had plenty of numbers in defence. Robbie Farah looked like he had his hands all over Tupou. Great ball, and Mitch Orbison, who broke some tackles earlier to put the Roosters in great position for their first try, scores their second after a terrific run and ball by Tupou.
It turns out to be a costly error by Taniela Tuiaki. What about this pass again? He was all but on the ground, and Mitch Orbison, who was playing as a centre, but the Roosters see him. They play it through Shillington. Now it comes to Tupou. Warning bell sounding for the Tigers from Anasta. It goes to Kenny Down under pressure. He fires the ball back in. And Orbison ended up with it and almost scored another try.
Great tackle, Dean Collis.
The ball. Farah looking left and coming left out of dummy half. Not much going on. He'll go himself. Robbie Farah, as simple as you like from dummy half, gets the Tigers on the board. He supplied the kick to get the ball back from the scrum feed, and with nothing happening to his left-hand side, or perhaps it was the plan all the time. Just look and look and look again and make him think you're going to pass the ball. Instead, he goes himself to score.
Yeah, here's the touch find off the restart. The Roosters all up. Robbie Farah out of dummy half, two markers there. Waiting. Willie Mason too slow to go to him. David Shillington hangs off as well. Willie, an arm grab, Robbie Farah. You don't do that to him. The danger signs have got to be up. Robbie Farah out of dummy half. You've got to know he's going to run the ball.
Here's Hyington, the Tigers looking to level it up. Marshall's kick was terrible. That was the instruction. You heard Tim Sheens himself say it. Kick for Tuiaki now instead. Orbison running away. Will score for the Roosters. What a turnaround. Perhaps a 12-point turnaround. Orbison is having.
They were their instructions. There's no doubt about that. Marshall kicking early in the tackle count. Tuiaki, the man that Tim Sheens was barking the orders at. They got the result. But Mitch Orbison, the tackle breaking, tackle busting, speedster, out in the centres. Here's the set play. Benji Marshall, a shocker straight into Mitchell Pearce. Mitch Orbison breaks through one, breaks through two. He keeps the arm going. Teo can't get him. Matthew Head, grab, pushed off. Harrison was the man that couldn't get him originally. And Mitch Orbison, what about him?
Well, the Tigers were like drowning men clutching at a life raft. They just couldn't find the handle. And Orbison, picking it up, got away from that Marshall tackle and just kept beating them. And they kept coming. And you thought somebody would make a tackle or Orbison would fall over. What balance he showed to keep his feet under all that pressure and kept the speed on the whole way to beat everybody to the line. And a remarkable piece of play.
Oh, brilliant play. Double tonight, Mitch Orbison, and came so close to banging a double in the first half. He's had a big game, been involved, certainly involved in their first try too. A pass off Anthony Tupou to get them into the position for the shift on the right. But the Tigers, after doing all the hard work, forcing the Roosters into touch, getting the ball back.
They now find themselves down 2 converted tries at 18 points to 6. The boy from Ballina, playing alongside his brother tonight, gets 2 tries. Magnificent, and at times is appalling.
Well, Benji Marshall has got that sort of kick in him. There's no doubt Benji Marshall isn't. I don't think Benji Marshall is a great kicker of the football. And he's got a real poor one in him as the Roosters. Great exchange of passes there to get it up over halfway.
Monstering the Tigers down the middle of the paddock. Suddenly Payer working it forward inside the 40 on play 3, would you believe? From the restart, here's Fitzgibbon. The Roosters looking to go back-to-back to blow it wide apart. Anasta waits at first receiver for Pearce. Into Mason. Beats the tackle there of Harrison. Runs at Farrell once again. He plays it quickly as well. They're off and running. James Orbison. A wide ball intended for brother Mitch, who couldn't hang on to it. Field side once again. Hodgson intercepted by Soliola. And we're off to the races once again. Coming across. Gibbs makes a tackle and drags him into touch. Line. Hodgson on the last play. They come back to the short side. A chance for Tuiaki, who will get there to score for the Tigers. Orbison waits for the play, the ball from Anasta. Last one to Pearce, who thinks field goal and kicks it as well. That'll do. It makes no difference at this point. 19-10 the scoreline, and the Roosters are comfortably home tonight.
Well, it wasn't a golden point field goal, or it wasn't a field goal that was required. But Mitchell